Welcome students to another lesson. Today we're going to go over simple interest and compound interest and compare the differences between the two. Interest is basically extra money you make, or in most cases extra money you lose. So for example, if you have a mortgage payment, you are paying for a house, but you're paying for the privilege to borrow the money to pay for the house. So not only do you have to pay back money for the house to the bank, but you have to pay a little bit extra for the privilege of using that money. Now, it could work great for you if you're investing, because when you buy stocks or bonds or ETFs, you can buy some of those things and then you'll make money off of that too. So interest works both ways, depending how you use it. All simple interest is multiplying how much money you're putting into something multiplied by the interest rate that has been given to you or that is assumed. For example, if you had $1,000 and the interest rate is 10% per year, to figure out how much interest you pay, you multiply the $1,000 times the 10%, which gives you $100 extra that you would have to pay. And say you wanted to invest $1,000 for 5 years, you'd multiply that $1,000 times the 10%, you get yourself $100. The second year, do the exact same thing, $1,000 times the 10% to get $100. And you do that for the third year and the fourth year and the fifth year, and the total amount of interest or the total amount of extra money you get is $500. Now the simple formula is just the principal, which is the amount of money you put in, times the rate, which is the 10%, times the time, which is 5 years, and when you multiply those three numbers, you get $500 very quickly, but I prefer the breakdown year by year to see how you're getting that money. If you are compounding it annually at 10%, the first year is the same thing. 1,000 times 10% is $100. But the second year, you now have $1,100 to get interest off of. Multiplied by 10% is $110. The third year, you now have $1,210 times 10% to get $121 in interest. For the fourth year, you now have $1,331 times the 10%, which is $133.10. And for the final fifth year, you have a total of $1,464 times the 10%, which is $146.41. And as you compare from year to year, you see that you're getting more and more interest because you're including the extra money to make more money. That's why it's compounded. And the total amount of interest you get from those 5 years is $610.51. So that's a simple basic breakdown of simple interest versus compound interest. I'm going to go over another video how compounded interest is calculated differently depending on year, which is what we did in this video, or by month. And that's going to take a little bit longer, so we'll make that in another video. For you guys that are in my class, I'll have a Google Sheet attached with this, or you can click on one of these videos over here to learn a few other ideas that have been shared. Hit that like button. That'll tell the YouTube algorithm to share this video with other people. That'd be very helpful. For the rest of you guys, you can just go ahead and play around and figure out how much interest you can get from anything else. Thank you very much.